Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be taking this 2021 Mercedes-Benz C300. This one has a good amount of packages. The three main packages this one has is the AMG package. It does have the night package, and it does have the premium package and a few other things. And it does, by the way, have this $350 option spoiler. And overall, this C300 looks amazing, but let's go ahead and take it on a test drive and see how it does. All right, let's go ahead and take this C300 on a test drive and see how it does. I did drive the C300 coupe and I was very impressed, but let's go ahead and take this sedan on a test drive and tell you what I think about it, and I'll basically compare if I could tell the difference between the coupe and the four doors. But as I said, I was very impressed with the coupe, but let's go ahead and take this on a test drive and see how it does. Here is a backup camera. Looks very good. It does have a wide view and a narrow view. Resolution is very good. And by the way, the seat belt tightens up when you buckle it. And seriously, I was very impressed with the C300 coupe, and I think I'm going to be impressed with this one as well. So we'll see. Alright, so driving the 2021 Mercedes-Benz C300, nice and smooth, and feels nice and spacious, and I really like this white interior. Yeah, I think it looks very good. This one does have a good amount of packages. The price on this one is $51,000, but it does have the AMG package, it does have the night package and premium package, and it does have a really nice panoramic sunroof. Let's go ahead and take this C300 on the highway and see how it does. It is in normal mode, and in normal mode it feels nice and responsive. Transmission is very nice and responsive as well. Yep, definitely this car is nice and torquey. Let's go ahead and put it in sport mode. It does actually have Sport Plus mode. Yep, definitely this car is nice and responsive, and it does feel very light. I drove the BMW 3 Series and I drove the Acura TLX, and those cars felt very heavy, especially the TLX. TLX was very heavy, but it did handle very good, and the super handle and all-wheel drive in the TLX is amazing. And I'll test the 4MATIC all-wheel drive system in this Mercedes-Benz in a little bit, but seriously, this car feels very nice and light, and I really like the fact that it's nice and light. This one, by the way, have the premium package, so it does give you the 64 color ambient lights. But other than that, interior looks nice and spacious, and for 2022, Mercedes-Benz will be changing the C300. But anyways, under the hood, they're going to be a 2.0 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that is connected to 9-speed automatic transmission. This engine produces 255 horses and 273 pound-feet of torque. And seriously, this engine is nice and torquey, and I just love the fact that this thing is lighter than the BMW and the Acura TLX. Brakes feel very nice and touchy. They're not hard and they're not soft. They're perfect. And seriously, this 9-speed automatic transmission in this C-Class is very, very responsive. With the AMG package, the AMG package basically offers sport suspension. All I have to say is that this thing grips and handles amazing, and the steering wheel gets nice and heavy, and good job, Mercedes-Benz. I did push this C-Class very hard, and it's not 100% dry outside. It's a little bit wet, and I think it did very good back there. As I told you guys, this one has the AMG package. It does give this C-Class like a better aggressive look. The bumper, the grills, everything changes in like the exterior of this C-Class changes with this AMG package, and it looks much aggressive, and it does change the suspension, so the suspension is a little bit stiffer than the normal C300, but even with that sport suspension, I think the suspension is very soft driving it on a straight line like this. But around corner, I wish it was a tiny bit stiffer, but of course they're not going to put a stiffer suspension since this one is not an AMG, so I think that's 100% fine. But seriously, it's really nice. And with 273 pound-feet of torque, the MPGs are very good. They are 23 in the city, 33 highway, and 27 combined. And I'm very impressed with the highway numbers. 33 MPGs on the highway is very good. So, good job, Mercedes-Benz. Especially for a luxury car, I think 33 MPGs on the highway is very good. As I told you guys, the transmission is very responsive, and I don't think there is any fake noise that is coming from the speaker. Usually, a lot of cars, when you put them in sport or sport plus, it brings in a lot of fake noise from the speaker, but there is none in this C300. Windows are not double-sided, but the cabin is very quiet. Let's go ahead and test the 4MATIC. Yep, definitely I felt the back kick out a little bit, but not by much. It was nice and grippy, and I think the 4MATIC system is very good. Of course, this one is not the 4MATIC Plus, which is better than the normal 4MATIC, which this one has. So I think did very good. It does seem like this car is a little bit tail happy though. But other than that, it's nice and planted, and feels very nice and solid. It does have a $1,000 panoramic sunroof, and does make this interior even brighter with this white interior. So the interior is already nice and bright, but with that panoramic sunroof, it makes it even brighter. I told you guys, the suspension is nice, but it's not as stiff. But again, this one is not the AMG of the C300, so I think the suspension is just fine. Very comfortable car to drive, and I think Mercedes-Benz is, I think they've done great with this C300. You could change the gauges. This is my favorite looking gauges. And by the way, the screen right here, the gauges, the screen is a 12.3 inch screen, and this screen right here is 10.25 inch. I'm not a big fan of the way how it looks, but they're going to be changing it for the 2022 model year. But for 2021, I think they should have made it a little bit better than that. So interior looks really good. The design looks amazing. It does have flat bottom design. The controls on the steering wheel are very easy to use. The left controls are for the left screen, and the right controls are for the right screen. Super easy. And you'll have the cruise controls, the phone controls with volume controls, headlight controls right there, and here is a shifter, Mercedes-Benz shifter. And that wood looks really good. I do love the analog clock. An okay storage place right here, and they're going to be 2 cup holders. The cup holders are very small. They're not even deep, so not a big fan of them, or the way how this storage place slash cup holders look, but I really like the design of the metal console. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and brake boost this C300 and see how it does. It is in sport mode. Engine shut off, I think deactivates when you are in Sport Plus mode. Really can't do anything beside that. You could turn off the traction control, but I think it has to be, probably it's in the settings somewhere. Oh, by the way, this screen is not touch. So let's see, dynamic select. Those are individual. Definitely nice and torquey, and it gets up to speed very quick. This C300 is very impressive, and as I told you guys, it's nice and light, nice and responsive. Turbo spools up very quick, and I think Mercedes-Benz did a great job with the C300. When I drove the coupe about 2 weeks ago, I was very impressed, and I did not know that it was going to perform this way. But yeah, very impressive. And this one feels as light as the coupe, very similar, and it's about the same, but the coupe did not have the AMG package, I think. So I think it did have the softer suspension. I'm not exactly sure, I can't remember, but I think it did not have the AMG package. But they drive about the same. There's really no difference between the coupe and this one, and they feel the same, and I think they should feel the same. But seriously, I'm very impressed with the C-Class. I think Mercedes-Benz did a great job, and as I said, I can't wait for the 2022. So I think this C-Class is amazing and nice and comfortable, very quick, and 255 horses and 273 pound-feet of torque are more than enough to be able to do anything, merge on the highway, pass someone. And interior looks amazing. Not a big fan of the screen, but overall everything looks really good. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I would like to thank Mercedes-Benz in North Haven, Connecticut. I would like to thank Michael here at Mercedes-Benz in North Haven, Connecticut. If you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.